This is Dave from Lottodds. It is July 23rd, 2023. Okay, I updated the Super Hot Mix Play Alert for New Mexico, July 22nd. It says here it started July 22nd, 23. Now, it has just been hitting back to back purple, and green is extremely overdue. It could hit today. It could hit the next draw, which is the day draw. So this play card here, so I set up these play cards. They're based on the auto reduction feature. Now, when you see here isolated patterns with reverse, remember if you listen to my past videos, the PS patterns, when you isolate the PS patterns or whatever patterns, high, low, odd, even, whatever, or doubles, whatever patterns you're going to isolate and utilize the auto reduction feature, you need to also look at the reverse, okay? The only time when you don't have to look at the reverse is when you work with the L1, okay? Hold on, let me see if I could show you an example. When you work with the L1, okay? Here, when you work with the L1 default, okay, level, and you should know that what L1 default level is, okay? And if you don't, I'll just show you real quick here. You should look at past videos and you know exactly what that is. When you click that, when you just click that, and then you utilize a filter to match the patterns like that, something like that, front, all right, back, split, whatever, okay? You don't have to use reverse. Why? Look, reverse does not change, okay? Right there, all right? So, let me just go back here. All right, so anyway, so you'll have this. These are just straightforward patterns. There are 10 patterns with the L1 default, and they just repeat back to back. They just keep coming around and around and around. So if you see green, like what I just showed you, hold on, that's overdue here, like that, and you're working with L1 default, you're going to get a play card that looks like this, okay? And I'm going to start setting them up like this because they're easier like this, okay? And we're going to automate this. So it's going to be part of Quick Pick. It's going to be the 5th page, and and I'm going to make a video tutorial, and I'm going to attach a link to the Quick Pick so you could, when you don't remember, you could go through it and you can understand what this all means. But you'll have a page like this, and the play cards will be auto-created for you. And it shows you, for example, L1 default, the numbers that are outstanding for purple and green for the next draw. And I'll have the draw date and the state, okay, that you're playing with. All right, so for example, if you see like the green that's overdue and you're playing on L1 default level, okay, it tends to have more numbers. I'm not finished with this. I'm going to update this. But you'll be able to see the green, what will come out if green hit. Okay, and if green hits, it's guaranteed that the winner will be in there. Okay, if you're playing on L1 default without the reverse. Okay, you want to play less numbers. If you want to play less numbers, then you isolate the patterns. Okay, and here are the patterns that have been isolated with the PS patterns, pair sums patterns, which goes from 6 to 12. So you take each one of these, isolate them, then you go through all these patterns like that. And the system is going to auto-create this when we finish. You're going to have this auto-created, and you just click on the page, and for that day draw, or whatever the next draw is, it's going to show you that, and it'll tell you what state and what draw the play card is for. So you see something like that. Okay, and it's pretty cool. It really helps you out, and it helps you to determine which pattern may come out next. And the simplest thing is to look at, is green overdue or is purple overdue? And then you look at, am I looking at hit a win or am I looking at miss a win? You take it from there. Am I looking at front, back, split, like that? You take it from there. And then you look at these. If you're looking at singles, right, or you concentrate on doubles, right? And then if you see the front, back, and split here, you see that the split only has singles, right? And you see the FBS only has doubles or triples. The only ones that have singles and doubles are the front, back, and FSB. Okay? So there's a lot that you can work with here, all right, when you're trying to look for patterns. And this could help you out to predict what pattern may come out next or has a high probability of coming out. You see front, look, there's more numbers here in front with high right? Hit, win, front, right? Look, and it's with the singles, not the doubles. So if you go with front, you're going to go with singles, aren't you? More numbers. More numbers create a high probability. If you're going to go down here with FSB, right, you're between singles and doubles. Could go either way. So you'd play both. Here, FBS, you have doubles and triples, right? I'd go with doubles. Triples rarely come out, but if you're a triples player, there's your triple play, okay? So if you're going to play triples, is green overdue or is purple overdue? Okay, and there's your triples for the green. There's your triples for the purple. And if you have here, in the green you have only one selection right there. 0, 6, and 7s. And the purple you've got 2. So you'd say, is hit and win going to hit next or miss win going to hit next, like that? Okay, and you can work it out. All right? So these play cards are going to really help when we set up and make it auto create these for you. You can do it yourself, but I'm sure it's going to be difficult for you to do. Okay? I wish you the best.